Christians today seem to be known more for what they oppose than how they share God's love to others. Paul reminds us that it is our everyday actions that people see, and truth is spoken in love, not strife.
Ephesians 4 verse 32, "And be kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake has forgiven you."
Ephesians 4 verse 32 is one of those verses that feels like an old friend, familiar, steady, and always relevant. Growing up, it was quoted so often in my house that I memorized it without even trying. My sister and I could practically predict when it was coming, especially if tensions were rising or someone needed a gentle nudge toward grace. It was more than a verse, it was a standard, a reminder of what Christian behavior ought to look like in everyday life. It seemed my mom's life goal was to ensure we understood that. Paul's instruction here is clear and practical. He does not offer vague encouragement or lofty ideals. Instead, he lays out a pattern of kindness, compassion, and forgiveness that mirrors the way God treats us. It is not just about being nice. It is about embodying the mercy we have received. And while it sounds simple, living it out is certainly not. I have seen how easy it is to forget these qualities in the heat of conflict or disappointment. Yet this verse calls me back to the core of Christian character, not just in theory, but in practice. Jesus said that love would be the defining mark of his followers. That is a powerful statement, and one that should shape how we interact with others. Sadly, it is not always the case. Too often, believers are known more for what they oppose than for how they love. But Paul gives us the blueprint for changing that. He shows us that love is not just a feeling. It is expressed through tenderness, through forgiveness, and through a deliberate choice to treat others with the same grace we have received. I am still working at it. I do not always get it right, but I keep coming back to this verse because it reminds me of what I am aiming for. If more of us took it seriously, not just memorizing it, but actually living it, I believe the world would see a clearer picture of Christ. And maybe, just maybe, they would be drawn to him through the way we treat one another. And that is my thought for today. God bless and have a great day.